Morning all, welcome back. And if you've just joined the channel or you've just seen this for the first time, welcome to Martin's road trip adventures. I find myself today in Totnes. Why Totnes? I've dropped my van off to be serviced in Paignton or Habitation check, well both actually, and I then got a bus up to Totnes, had a little walk round. I found myself by the River Dart, and I want to be the other side of the river. So I'm going to have to go back and over the bridge and along a bit, because there's a nice looking coffee shop just along there. So that's the first stop of the day. But I'm just going to have a wander around Totnes. Definitely do Totnes Castle. Well, when I say definitely, it says it's open. We'll just have to wait and see when I get there. And just explore. So today is Tuesday, the 29th, I think. 29th of April, yes, 29th of April. So it's the heat wave at the end of April. It's going to be warmer tomorrow. And I've been staying at Exeter Racecourse Caravan Club campsite. So that's been fantastic. £13 a night, bargain. And just across the river over there is Steamer Quay, which is another caravan club campsite right in the middle of town on the edge of the river. So I'll show you that, and then we'll go for a little walk around. This is the River Dart. You've got some sort of marina along there on the right, but I can't get any further than where I'm standing at the moment. You've got a big car park over there. Looks like a bus station over there. Again, another boatyard, marina type thing. That's the coffee shop I fancy getting to. And just to the left of the coffee shop you might see some campervans. So that's Steamer Quay Caravan Club site. Might have a nose at that. When I came down here I wanted to get on this piece of land. Again, took the wrong turning. So a nice little parky area over there. So I'm going to have to head back down here where this runner is going and then turn right at the end and then see if I can get over to that coffee shop. I found the bridge across the river. I'm going to give the park area a miss because I'll just have to come back. And there's a 1 mile trail. So it's nice and flat for walking just along to the cafe and the bus stop. Gonna do that. So it shows Steamer Quay Road, boats, caravans, coffee, WC, long stays. Definitely an in-town club site. So you just turn around that corner and there's the entrance to the site. I don't know if it was closed last year or maybe the year before. I'm sure I looked at it and it might have been closed. Anyway, that's how you get into it. I don't know how big it is, but close to the town, close to the water's edge. But nice if you want to be close to things to do. Buses here go to Plymouth, Paignton, Torquay. Right, gonna have me a little sit down and get myself a cappuccino here. That's the little grassy area where I was first thing. So I'll walk back up to the right. I might have hesitated earlier. It is definitely the River Dart, and Dartmouth at the mouth of the River Dart is all the way down that way. And yeah, it's a bus station here, and you can also buy tickets for steam train or cruises. So there's a cruise that goes down to Dartmouth, Totnes to Dartmouth boat. So I think this lot are waiting for a boat. Some nice apartments along here. If you want to live by the river, and you got the money of course, and a whole heap being done up here. A bit further down we've got another car park. Got quite a few vans in it. I wonder what the deal is about staying overnight there. On the other side I've reached the marina. Plenty of yachts there. Lovely walks in the background by the looks of it. I've not seen the boat come past yet. I thought the boat would go to Greenway which is a National Trust place, but I think the boat doesn't. Yes, just had to look it up. And Greenway is accessed by the steam train. So the steam train from Dartmouth stops at Greenway Halt, and that used to be the holiday home of Agatha Christie, and it's now looked after by the National Trust. Hopefully I'll see the boat coming up in a minute. Yeah, just see it. I used to have steam ships coming up and down the river here, tourist ships, but now they've all gone, and it says the Cardiff Castle, which is what this one is diesel powered. Oh, what a day to have a cruise. Perhaps I should have done that. But no, been to Dartmouth. Don't want to do that again. And you get a commentary on it as well. So I'm heading to Longmarsh Reserve, but this car park, look, motorhome parking, permitted to stay overnight, regulations, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, usual stuff. £15 per night for the use of 2 parking spaces. What if you only use 1? Anyway, someone actually allowing them. That's not a bad place to stay. I was just walking along here and saw what looked like a bottle bobbling around, and it's a seal. This is Totnes. He's gone now. Come on, let me show your face. Oh, a waste of time this little video snippet is. Come back to me in a minute. I've just turned the corner, and this is all part of the nature reserve. The levels were getting high, so they've just opened this sluice gate and all the muck's going out. Fantastic, quiet little nature reserve this. Well, I've walked back slowly and I failed to see the seal. It was there, honest. And 2 ladies sat at the bench at the end also saw it. Anyway, the Cardiff Castle is setting off on its trip to Dartmouth. Look at them all, they're all looking at me. How many do you think you're going to wave? Maybe we'll see the seal after this. It's full up, the boat is full, everybody's upstairs. I failed to find a seal, but I have seen a bear fishing. I don't know if I can zoom in on it. Just above the orange life buoy, there's a bear fishing. Oh, and there are some dragon boats coming along. There's a pirate one. You would think that disturbance would bring up the sail. Come on, little man. Is that a better picture of the bear? I'm right opposite him. Shame, another church looked interesting, but it's having work done on it. Church of St Mary's. Look at how ragged that is. There's £1.6 million being spent on a new nave floor, heating system, accessible toilet. They started it about 3 or 4 weeks ago. It's going to run until the end of November 2025. I made it to the market square, all the way up that hill, and I'm heading to the castle now. Some lovely little shops and cafes under there. What a fine motte. And up at the top of the motte, we've got some walls and presumably an inner bailey. Let's check in and go and have a look round. So this is the medieval town of Totnes. The castle occupies the highest point in Totnes, giving its soldiers commanding views at the town and countryside. The central area of the town still contains features from its early history, 10 centuries ago. It had been an important trading settlement even before the Norman conquest. At a crossing point over the River Dart, King William I granted the town to his supporter, Jewel or Judale, a Breton knight. In the late 11th century, Judale established a castle with a courtyard or bailey outside the town itself and a huge earth mound or motte. The original castle buildings were timber. At around the same time, he founded a Benedictine priory. The late medieval parish church of St Mary now marks its site. That's the one that I just saw being done up. I've been down to the bottom, all the way around the top, and I've come out another gate. And now to climb those steps. Sun's pointing in the wrong direction here, and there's a tree in the way. I mean, look how steep that is. That's where we're going next. This is the Shell Keep. The man-made earth mound was one of the earliest parts of the castle, raised in the 11th century, but the stone wall around its summit was one of the final structures to be built, obviously. Excavations from 1950 to 53 showed that the mound was first crowned with a timber watchtower standing on stone foundations. These foundations can still be seen today. The tower was probably surrounded by a timber enclosure, but in the 12th or early 13th century this was replaced with a stone wall. The present structure comes from a further rebuilding, probably in the 14th century. Ugh. Ugh. Just need a minute. I think one needs a 360-degree camera here. Never mind. That wall goes to about there, which is the latrine, and of course that just empties outside. Definitely a wall there. I think I'll be all right. Oh. Circular keep, I like it. Another one I like quite a lot is Totnes Castle. I've done a video on that. That's worth going to as well. There's not much in the inner bailey. As it said, maybe a couple of rooms, but it was the keep, it was the stronghold. That's where I came up, that door at ground level. And that door goes into the latrines. Should we check out some views? There's the River Dart, heading down there. Oh, can you see the seal? Oh, shame you can't see it on the camera. I think that was St Mary's Church. I think I can spy the railway station just below that chimney. Anyway, that's the surrounding countryside. I think I'm glad that's not open, not walking around there. And final shot, looking down the steps to the outer bailey. I think that's Totnes Castle done. Just going to find out what there is else to do in town. Well, I've got back to the dealership now. It's just gone 3, I don't think it's ready yet, so I'll have to sit around a bit, I need a rest. So 2 buses up to Totnes and back, and walk around town, up the castle. I've done about 7.5 miles or so, so I'm pretty knackered. Right, I've got to go and find out what the bill is in a bit. Hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Take care then, bye.